What do you think it is that keeps making him fall?
I'm glad you asked that question because I asked the Lord the same question. The Spirit Lord gave me an answer.
What do you say?
Um, the reason why Prophet Carn is going through this is because Prophet Carn was launched into the prophetic
Mhm.
too early. He
Yeah.
was, or should I say, into the national spotlight
Mhm.
too early. He should have had a man of God. The way he's preaching now, from a energetic perspective, I was preaching that same way or ministering the same way when he was 9 and 10 years old.
Right.
But
Right.
when I got into his ministry, I was so infused in his ability to deliver the word of the Lord and his voice that I didn't even think about how old he was.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So he was thrown from an early age. He was thrown to the river there in Raleigh, North Carolina. He was thrown to Rod Parsley, he at an
Yeah.
early age.
Made have made
And
a lot
he
of money too.
and he never got a chance to be Brian.
Developed. Right.
Exactly. And
Overly
somebody
exposed and underly developed is what.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
somebody should have said, okay, I know you're anointed. I know you can sing. I know you can prophesy.
Mhm.
But we're going to put that on the shelf for right now. And we're going to allow you to be
Mhm.
Brian. We're going to
Right.
let you go to high school. We're going to let you go to college.
Mhm.
We're going to let you get that youthfulness out of you. If you notice, David was in his 30s when he became king.
Mhm.
Jesus was in his 30s
Mhm.
when he took on the assignment. And
Right.
when he was at the wedding feast before he turned 30, he told them, my time has not come yet.
Mhm. Right.
So Khan never got an opportunity to process Brian.
Right.
He
Yeah.
never got a chance to be Brian. He
Mhm.
never got a chance to get out there and, as they say, there's Akeem say on Coming to America, sow
Mhm.
his royal oats.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so now he's already thrust into the prophetic. He's thrust into the national spotlight at a young age.
Mhm.
Now that's already grown. Now as Brian grows, now Brian and the prophet collide.
Right.
Brian wants to eat, but the prophet wants to eat as well. And so now Brian is eating while prophet is excelling. And
Right.
so now we're seeing all of his his
Mhm.
his his, his appetites and and so now we're seeing him fall right before our eyes when he should have been doing that before he got into the spotlight.
That's true. That's
So by
true.
the time you come to the spotlight, you done already had all the sex.
Yeah.
If you don't smoke some weed, you done
But they
did
still be
that.
doing it though.
You gonna smoke some cigarettes. You good? You done did all that. By the time you get to the spotlight, you done did all that. You tight. Now you ready to do ministry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he never got a chance to do that.
That's
And if,
true.
and all of that, his father wasn't in his life either.
Yeah.
And he needed somebody to say, not right yet, not right now. You're
Yeah.
not ready for, I don't care who calling you. You
Yeah.
ain't ready yet.
Yeah. Even if you don't have a father, there are single moms out here that's like schoolwork. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna get.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you are definitely right. And I feel like he was overly exposed and underly developed. He hasn't had an opportunity to make mistakes. These mistakes that he's
Exactly.
making now should have been when he was younger, growing up, as you say.
Absolutely.
But now the church has taken him so serious in his in ministry that when stuff like this happen, we're gonna talk about it.